Hi, it's Wednesday, June 1st, 2016. I'm going to talk about scary investments and Jim Grant. Jim Grant is the publisher of Grant's Interest Rate Observer. He's been publishing this newsletter since 1983. It's widely followed on Wall Street and elsewhere, like the City of London. He focuses on the yield curve, bond markets, but he's become a lot more of a gold bug, so to speak, in the last few years. And he's recently been to the Strategic Investment Conference in late May, and he gave an interview to this at this conference, and there's a YouTube video on with this interview, which I'll put below, give you a link below my video, and it's very interesting what he has to say. He basically says he's still very bullish on gold, and one lesson he said he learned was back in 1980 when you had gold went up to $850 an ounce, and from 35, just 8 years before. And he said he queued up or line, he was in line, steady in line at a coin shop in Manhattan to buy gold. And he said that was the biggest lesson he learned, that you should never queue up or go get in line to buy anything, because that means that too many people want it and it's probably the wrong thing to get. And basically he's saying in this interview that gold is a scary place to be right now, because the whole world, at least the whole mainstream financial world and media, they tell you it's a barbarous relic. They say it doesn't pay interest. It's it's for kooks. It's for right-wing nuts. And he says that that's the time to go and buy. I know it's been going down. It had been going down since 2011 till the end of last year. But he says he's more bullish than ever, and that you need to be a contrarian. And as an investor, you also need to make sure you don't overextend yourself. And the reason he says you need to be a contrarian is that you need to, it's very difficult investing. And if you buy something that is, very highly priced in terms of value, you have to be right, or else you could get hurt. So, and he thinks that mining shares and the physical gold and silver are very undervalued, and they're providing a great opportunity, which I agree with. And I'm not giving advice here. I'm just telling you what he said in this interview. The other thing he said, everything like stocks and bonds are very popular nowadays. So that's something that you should avoid, and I agree with him. And it has been frustrating. We've been making this top in the stock market for over a year now, and beginning of the year it looked like everything was gonna break down, but then we had a bottom in February, and now it's come back up. We haven't made a new high. Yesterday the market was down, but quite a bit in the beginning, and it finished down, but not as much. So yeah, I highly recommend you watch this interview in which Jim Grant talks about gold, and it fits in with my philosophy of contrarian economics, but also it fits in contrarian investing, but it also fits in with the fact, intellectually, that gold is money, and it has been for the last 5,000 years, even though central banks and their agent banks do not want to admit it. It's almost like he calls it a tonsil, that they don't want to touch and they want to avoid. But he says, gold is flowing from west to east because the Asians, they know the importance of gold. So yeah, highly recommend this video. And yeah, if you like my video, please subscribe if you haven't yet, and share it with other people that might enjoy what I have to say. And I'll talk to you later. Have a good day.